back to the Wonbyone Podcast. I'm your host, Obi Megano. This is the show where we talk about the mindset, habits, and the successes that our guests have. I'm here joined today with the childhood friend, old AAU teammate, NBA veteran, Josh Richardson. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
How you doing, brother?
Man, I can't complain.
Back in the city for a little bit?
I'm back. It's good.
Don't say it like that.
It's always good to be
just
back,
here visiting, man.
It's always good to be back, though.
What's going on, man? How you been?
I've been good, bro.
What's life looking like? How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in time. Still hooping, still training, working.
Yeah.
And then, kind of transitioning into, taking music stuff more seriously, DJing.
Yeah, we'll get into that here in a minute, man. I know that we talk about a lot of hoop stuff, but also a lot of stuff that's happening in your life as well, man. But I want to start with your journey. You're back home. What was it like growing up here? Did you always dream of going to the NBA? What was that like?
No, it was cool. OKC is it's a quiet place.
Yeah.
So I had, it was nice growing up across the street from your cousin.
Yeah, man. Me and Jay Rich grew up across the street from each other, man, here in Edmond. So that I've known him since I was elementary school.
Fifth grade.
A long time, man. But back then, it's crazy, man, because back then I always thought that you would go to the league just based off of your ability. And I knew you were a smart kid, and I knew you were gonna learn the game, but just your size, obviously, playing the point guard as a 6'6", tall, lanky, athletic dude, and then being thrown into that fire. I remember you being thrown into the fire, man, as a point guard, younger. What was that like for you?
Hectic. But it's good.
That's what I'm saying. And I want to touch on your failures first, man, because everybody knows who you are. We know about your journey and being in the NBA and all that stuff, man. But I know what it was like when you were growing up and how difficult that was for you, and then to see where you came from. And I think that's a side that a lot of people don't normally see. And so that's what I wanted to really touch on was growing up. What was the early stages like for you in basketball?
Well, I mean, it was tough. And it was more football, honestly.
Yeah.
When we were way younger, when we first met, I was more leaning football. So, I mean, basketball was kind of like I just played because my whole family, my mom coached and refed. My older sister was already ranked in the nation.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. And, I mean, I was backup point guard on my first AAU team, my first couple. Every time I got on the court, my coach was chewing me out. So I think that kind of gave me tough skin starting out.
Yeah. Dealing with failures early on. Did you struggle with that at the point guard position early on?
Oh yeah, I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it.
But talk to us like the mindset behind it though. What was the mindset behind you being thrown into the fire?
Honestly, at first, I didn't have a clue because I mean, my coach knew I was smart. He knew that I knew how to play. I could remember stuff. So, I mean, he immediately, put me at point guard. You remember Jalen Burnett from Deer Creek was a starting point guard.
Yeah.
And so it was his coach, Ron Keith Lewis from Putnam City's pops. And he was just like, you're just going to have to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? And I would get on the court and, do my best, try to, facilitate, try to score, try to work everything, but I'm in the 6th grade, so I'm like, what am I really gonna balance? But I mean, I think that it helped me a lot, helped my mindset a lot, helped me get a lot tougher from the beginning, and just not to give up because my pops would let me quit or move teams.
Yeah,
so it's like,
but why was it so important for you? And I know the answer, but for the viewers, why was it so important for you? Obviously, how tall were you back then?
I wasn't very big at the time.
You weren't that tall, yeah.
I didn't grow till high school, really.
Right.
So it's like, I feel like I was regular shooting guard size at the time.
And then you get to high school and you hit that. When did you hit a growth spurt?
What, 10th grade?
And then those same skills transferred to using it in
So in 10th grade, I played power forward for Santa Fe. So I'm playing the 4, but I still can, get the ball off the rim, push it out and play. But yeah, those skills definitely transferred.
Talk to us, college, man. going into college, what was it like? What were some of the things that you noticed the differences going into college from high school to college? What was the biggest difference for you? If you're talking to a high schooler right now, what are some things that they need to do to prepare themselves for the next level?
For me, my freshman year coming in, the biggest difference was probably the speed of the game and the strength that that you have to be effective. You know what I'm saying? In high school, you can kind of if you're going D1 or something like that, you're gonna be like one of the best players in high school. So you get to college and everybody was that best player in high school. So it's like, what are you gonna do to separate yourself? Can you hit a shot? Can you guard someone? Can you keep up with the pace and still use your brain? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people run around with the chicken with the head cut off when they get there and think that's effective.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily the case. So, I was in the weight room every day, first summer before college. I'm like, why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? I didn't lift weights like that in high school.
Right.
And then you get to the game, you're like, oh, that's why we was in the weight room all summer. Because they're coming at us 1,000,000 miles an hour too. So we gotta yeah.
When did you first know that you could make it? When did you first realize? Was it in high school? Was it in college? When you realized I got a chance?
I mean, you knew me in high school.
Yeah.
You knew I was like school. I was trying to be a doctor.
Yeah.
So I went to college with the same mindset. I was like, I'm gonna get the first 4 years of undergrad paid for. I can play, you know what I'm saying? And I love basketball, but my junior year, training camp, preseason, my coach, Conzo Martin, kind of pulled me aside in the middle of practice. He didn't pull me aside. I'm capping. He did it in front of everybody. And just, man, he's just like
laid into you
crazy in front of the whole team. And he's like, you don't take it seriously enough. You don't even have a clue, but like there's scouts coming to see these other guys, but like you're there too and you have a chance, and some of these guys are coming to see you just to see like how you approach it. I was like, I didn't think this was a secret that I was like here for school.
Hey, bro, I want to touch on that because so many times, and that happens all the time, is scouts will come and watch somebody play. They'll come with their eyes on one specific person, but they're there and they're gonna watch practice. And so you might be able to squeeze your little ballot in there for yourself.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So what is that like for guys? Because I see a lot of people, man, and we tend to do this where we get upset about not playing or playing time and all that stuff, but that's a very valuable point that you just brought up under that. So talk to them about that, about the importance of being ready in that sense, because you never know when somebody is going to come in the gym and lay their eyes on you. You want to be able to tell them like you gave your all, you were giving your all.
Yeah, so I had a teammate for a while, one of my OGs, one of my vets, named Udonis Haslam. And big dog,
Big
40.
dog.
And he always would say, at the time, like the middle of my Miami career, he wasn't playing, but he's approaching every practice, every shoot around like a game. You know what I'm saying? I'm competing with him every day. He's kind of showing me how to move, and he would always say, "Stay ready, so you don't got to get ready. Stay ready, so you don't got to get ready." It's like ingrained in my brain at this point.
That's such an old head thing.
OG, dog. And yeah, that's a real point though. So like you're in practice, you got a guy on your team that's one of those guys. Like you never know. Like you make one play, you make two plays, you sit down and lock the other team's best player up for 5 straight minutes, 10 straight minutes. Somebody's gonna see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody's always watching, whether you're on the bench, whether you're getting somebody a cup of water, whether you're, you know what I'm saying, subbing in the last few minutes of the game. How are you gonna approach that?
Did you watch a lot of film growing up?
I started watching film in college quite a bit.
I always encourage guys to watch film just for that, because you need to see yourself. Yeah. And even now, like as I'm more in my training phase and training these athletes, what I've noticed in training them is they like me to show them what they look like. They want to see, because I'm watching you. I'm like, man, you're not doing it right. And they can't put it together. And so you physically got to show them when you rip, you got to rip this way. You got to be low. You know what I'm saying?
I do that now.
You know,
I'll be like, so what did I do wrong? Like, show me what.
Yeah, you need
what did
somebody to
I
show
do?
you.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so for me, I learned it from a young age. Like, go watch film.
Yeah.
Go watch film. Go see what you look like. You remember Steve, man? He used to tell me like, you can't be acting like that. I used to have a bad attitude, rolling the ball. Ref will call a foul. I just drop the ball as it stands and walk away. You know what I'm saying? Having a bad attitude. And sometimes you're so caught up in that emotion that you can't see it. So you need to be able to see that on film, man. That's cool though. For Big Udo, what was your professional career like? How did that start off for you? We talked about college. How did that start off for you with vets like that? You started at where'd you get drafted?
I got drafted to Miami.
Got drafted to Miami.
Yeah.
Second round.
Yeah. 10th pick, second round.
Man, what was that like? Walk us through getting drafted. For the guys who've never been drafted, walk me through from before it to after, just that whole thing. Cause I don't know. I've never heard it, honestly.
I don't really tell the story a whole lot, honestly. I'll just give you like the kind of like the Cliff Note version. But so I finished school. I leave school early.
4 years?
Yeah, I graduated, psych degree, kids,
yeah,
school.
Psych degree.
Get your
two of them in here.
Yeah. And so I leave school early to go to Santa Barbara to train pre-draft.
Okay.
It's me, Kaminsky, Stanley Johnson, Kelly Oubre, the Harrison twins, Joe Young, probably like 10, 12 of us that was out there together.
And and just for the people that don't know, this is an agent thing. They send you up there, right?
Yeah, we all are with the same agency.
Okay.
And so they put us in a hotel. Y'all have roommates. Tyler Hawes was my roommate, my dog. And we're training every day, killing each other, lifting weights, couple months. Most dudes do like 7 pre-draft workouts. They'll travel around the teams, work out for the team. I did 19 pre-draft workouts.
When you say training every day, 19.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. I did 19 pre-draft
with different
workouts.
teams?
Yeah. I went to...
Just for the record, I did 4. I did 4 just for the record. He did 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you say training every day, what does the schedule look like? The day schedule? Once a day on the court, weight room, conditioning, what are we doing?
It's like a regular day for me pre-draft. I wake up like 7:38, go get breakfast. First lift of the day would be 9 to like 11. Okay. We'd all go in, go to the gym to train like 11 to 1. Okay. Go back, take a nap, probably go back and shoot like kind of slower a little bit at night, and then do it all again Monday, Friday.
And it's crazy, man, because that's the life of a professional. Like that's what you asked me what my last 8-9 years looks like. It's that.
Yeah.
2-a-days.
Yeah.
Practice either in the morning and the afternoon, and either in the morning and the afternoon you're shooting that same day.
You got to shoot.
And so when guys, that's so important, man, because I tell people what it looks like, but a lot of people don't want to believe me.
No, it's real.
And that's what it looks like. And it looks like that every day though. And so if you want to be at that level, that you have to at least match that. And a lot of guys aren't even at least matching that. And then you hear the guys like Kobe, where, you know what I'm saying? You hear guys like that.
Yeah.
And then just the discrepancy the delta is huge.
Yeah, it separates
you
itself.
know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah. So we doing that. I did 19 pre-draft workouts.
Sheesh.
I came to OKC twice. I went to San Antonio twice. And then I went to Charlotte twice.
Okay.
I was the guy that teams would call to guard the best scorers. So that's why I did so many. So I'm like,
they need a defensive. They need somebody. They need to see if y'all can play offense.
They're bringing Devin Booker in.
We're gonna bring the locksmith.
They're bringing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they bring Tyler Harvey, who led the nation in scoring.
Yeah, my guy. Shout out T-Raw.
They're bringing me. I worked out against him like 6 times.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Olivier Hanlon from Boston College. They're calling me.
Okay.
And so that's how I made my impression. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that though. I'm not going in here to try to score every time I touch the ball. I'm just not getting scored on. That's going to be my niche.
Tell them about it. Tell just the importance of that, bro. Like, because it's hard because they see guys like yourself.
Yeah.
And they see guys like in the NBA, you see a guy like Pat Bev, you're like, oh, he can't play.
Pat Bev averaged 40 in high school. In Chicago, though.
In Chicago. And that's the thing is they see guys in the league and they're like, because he's not scoring, oh, he can't score, he must be trash. You got to find a way to get in. And 10 times out of 10 is defense. Unless you're Kyrie or somebody else who's going to dribble the ball, you got to get in by defense.
Mm-hmm.
And even the top guys, and I got to deal with athletes, high schoolers and college guys that think they're too good to play defense. And I'm like, I don't understand where you got that notion from. It's the highest level guys, and their job is to play defense.
Yeah.
That's the job. And if you don't want to do that, you won't even get a chance. You got to at least play defense to get a chance.
Yeah.
To give yourself a chance.
Yeah. So that goes. My agent actually called me 2 days before the draft, said, I got a workout for you in Portland tomorrow. They got Wes Matthews, Nick Batum, Dame. I think McCollum was already there. Like, they had wings. I said, nah, I'm not going. I didn't even go. I'm exhausted. Like, my legs are like done. So the draft comes. I don't even go to New York. I don't even go.
Yeah.
There's no point. Like, I'm watching to see all the homies that I was just training with get picked.
For sure.
40th pick comes, not even on the TV. It's like on a commercial break. My name scrolls across the bottom of the TV. Me and Tyler was at the crib with me.
Yeah.
BC's at the crib with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, no way.
You didn't know?
My agent called me like 2 minutes before. Was like, I think Miami's about to draft you. I think they're about to draft you.
That's what he gave you. I think they're about to draft you.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not 100% sure, but it's looking like Miami's about to draft you at 40. And I thought that I was gonna go to Charlotte at 38 if I was gonna get picked.
Right.
Because me and Frank we was tight.
Yeah.
In pre-draft, all in Santa Barbara, I was with him every day.
Yeah.
And he got picked at 9. And he's like, I'm gonna tell him to pick you at 38.
For sure.
I'm like, bet. If anything's gonna happen, I'm going to Charlotte. I was fully prepared. They picked I think they picked a Euro. Didn't even ever come. Stashed him. Never came to the league. That goes. I go to camp. Well, I don't even have a guaranteed contract. So I go to summer league, no contract. I cook though. You know what I'm saying? I cook. I average like 18 a game in Vegas.
Okay. I
get a contract. I'm not playing the first 42 games. I'm in a suit.
Yeah.
I'm living through Justice Winslow. That's my dog.
I remember them days.
I'm like, do what you got to do. I'm on the bench. I'm in the locker room at halftime ordering chicken wings for after the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't understand what rookie life is like.
Bro, I don't mean to keep cutting you off, bro, but this story is so rich because the tales of like you grinding and working your way and being the rookie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love that because we look at you as the hometown hero. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what people look at Jay Rich as, the hometown hero. But it's like, bro, I was scrubbing the floors. You know what I'm saying?
My foot was toes in the door.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but that to me is beautiful, bro, because that's what it's about. Like, that is the story. That's how it works.
Yeah.
And people want it to be so beautiful and so pretty all the time, and it's never that way. Exactly, you know, and you've got to grow through those things, man, and that's what the whole journey is about. So I love hearing that story, man. Continue.
Mm-hmm. So I'm living through him, and actually my third game I started, which was crazy because D Wade's son, one of his kids, swallowed a marble, and so he had to go to the ER. So D Wade couldn't come to the game. So I'm warming up. I'm not even preparing for the game to dress, to wear a uniform.
Right.
Spo, they tell me you're dressing tonight, like 2 hours before the game. I'm like, bet, okay, this is gonna be great. I don't have to put a suit on. Spo tells me 40 minutes before the game, Jay Rich, you're starting tonight. I was like, you mean Jay wins, or like Jay Mack, because Josh McRoberts was on the team too. I start, you know me, I don't care. I'm letting it go.
I'm in there.
I come out. 3. First time I touched it from the corner. I had 8 points in like 4 minutes. Didn't play again for about 40 games. and there was a period I was like kind of the scout team guy for the team because I played hard. You know what I'm saying? I did the right stuff. And I'm in the gym with Chris Quinn just trying to get my shot right every day because I could shoot, but it was like off of confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm doing that. I'm throwing the ball everywhere. Probably one of the roughest times of my pro career just because like I'm not getting sent to the G League. I'm just up. I'm traveling, but I'm not playing. Just working, just training, little stuff. So finally, they send me to the G. Like after like 38, 40 games, I go to the G. I play 4 games. I average like 29 and like 8 dimes.
Getting to it.
Cooking. I'm booming on people.
I got my first taste of the league. I'm in here.
Once you people don't understand. Once you see and practice and move with the actual team, with the NBA team, you're seeing these guys every day. Going to the G League is so different. Like the speed of the game is like you're almost walking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got down there and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get to this spot. Oh, this is what they were talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're just like free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I go down and average like 29. And then Dragic gets hurt. Beno Udrih, the backup point guard, also gets hurt. They call me, fly me all the way back to Miami from Santa Cruz, California. We were at the G League Showcase. I just hit a game winner. Call me back. I start the next day against the Pistons. I matched up with Steve Blake. Fried me.
Little Steve.
Fried me. I go under 2 ball screens.
He just hitting you over the head.
You know what Blake is gonna do.
Man, what?
And people don't know Steve Blake is about that. He went to school. He went to high school at Udonis. They played together.
Oh, did he?
And Steve Blake is about it.
He liked that.
He liked that. And so he looking at. He don't even talk. He just like.
That's crazy.
Bosh is on me. Hey, Rook, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And that's what you need, though.
Yeah.
So next game, matchup is Steph, gives me 40.
Jeez.
I'm like, this can't be life. But I mean, all that helped shape me. You know what I'm saying? It's me and Tyler Johnson just trying to figure out how to run a team.
I remember those days, bro.
We lost by a combined 60 points, I think, in like 3 games at one point in that stretch. And me and him are like, yo, are we trash or like what? Like I remember he got a steal in Toronto. We're down by like 16. He comes down, tries to reverse it. Misses, the ball goes to the rafters.
Hey, bro, I remember all of this stuff, bro.
This is real, yeah. And
I remember all of this. That's crazy.
Like, golly. But
because you had just got so from my standpoint, you were just trying to work your way in. So we at the crib. I'm like, hey, yeah, like we trying to.
Nah, for me it wasn't all sunshine and roses from that way.
I'm watching you and I'm like, yeah, Josh. But you know, when you were in college, when you were in high school, you couldn't shoot that. You could shoot a little bit, but not like you could in the league. Same thing. Tennessee started getting a little bit better, bro. And then one year I'm like, oh, you're just a shooter now. Like you left and came back. Next time I saw you, that's all you were doing was shooting. What was that come up like? What kind of work did that require?
A lot of it was my pre-draft. So I worked out with Charlie Torres. He's Clay. He works with Clay, his shooting coach. Works with quite a few guys now. But he really kind of took me, sat me down. He had pictures of what my shot looked like. And we started from literally scratch. I was 21 going into the NBA and I broke my shot all the way to my feet. I started at my feet. I went to my hips. I went to, like, because I know I used to kind of turn. I used to like, yeah. and I really sat down and I broke everything down.
You're a fool, bro. I can't take you seriously, dog.
But yeah, I broke it down to the bones, bro. And just stuck with it. I told my coaches in Miami what I learned in pre-draft. I made them hold me accountable.
Okay.
And that's kind of how it came. And that's how I was second in the NBA in 3-point percentage my rookie year.
You were second in the NBA in 3-point percentage your rookie year?
I want to say I was like top. I was top. I was in the top.
How did you, for somebody who want, like, it's guys out there that need to get better at shooting. And there's some guys that I've talked to that I've helped and told them what I do. What is it that you would tell somebody that wants to get better at shooting? What would you tell them? What are some
don't be arrogant about it.
Okay, meaning what?
You know, if you have someone who wants to help you, if you really want to get better, if you really want to like do it, like don't just kind of be like, oh, I have what I need. I just need a little tiny, you know, a little switch. Like, nah, like you really gotta like attack it and take everything that you can with it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's like, oh, you gotta change your feet, oh, you gotta change your hips, oh, I don't know why, but you're flicking your wrist the wrong way. Like you can't like just take it with a grain of salt if you really want to do it. You know, you gotta actually take heed to it and keep that information and really apply it.
What is your version, something that I like to call the internal scoreboard. So basically, I say it in this sense. There's athletes and most of them are measuring their success, how they feel based off external things, right? So external numbers, like I didn't score well, so I didn't play well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is your measure? How do you measure internally? How do you measure your success? What is your internal scoreboard?
Like in a game or like
just in basketball? Like what is it something that you're holding yourself to? What are the standards that you're holding yourself to from a basketball standpoint?
As a pro,
yeah,
I would probably say my efficiency. I'm a big like kind of efficiency guy.
Yeah.
Or if I got the looks that I really wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then how I held my matchup.
Yeah.
A lot of mine is just like did I win the game inside the game or did I get spanked
what I'm
today?
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I just can't get spanked. That's my thing. Like, okay, if he scores 18, I gotta score at least like 14,
I gotta
16.
I gotta get my lick back.
I gotta do something. Like I can't be the weak link on the team.
Yeah.
Like that's another thing. I will not be the weak link.
Yeah.
Like on defense, offense, nah, I'm not.
I think that's huge. That's a pride thing, and that's something that I don't see a lot of people with though. Is like that competitive nature, that nature of I can't let this guy get the best of me. A lot of times people want to blame somebody else. It was this guy's fault, or he did this, or he did that. But being able to hold yourself to your own standard, that's like one of the main things that I see younger athletes struggling with is their own standards that they're setting for themselves. What was the biggest mental shift for you? We talked about going into the NBA. What was that mental shift? Was it being humble, like you said, or not being arrogant? What was that biggest mental shift for you?
Yeah, bro. I'll probably just say humbling myself going in. But it was easy for me because I wasn't projected to be nothing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do whatever. I don't care. And that's kind of a good way to approach life.
I think you gotta approach life. I think that's the only reason why not the only reason, the main reason why you've been able to be successful though.
Could be.
I mean, yeah. I think so, man. Because you are humble, bro, and you like changing your shot. How many guys don't want to do that? Nah. Not at 21.
Nah, I'm doing it. I've
been
doing
at 21, guys don't want to change their shot at 16.
Exactly.
So I think for me, man, that was your biggest thing is like, you don't care. You'll show up, I'll work. You say work, I'll work. I play defense, like whatever y'all tell me to do.
Cool. Cool. Let me know. I mean, you've seen, I played every role on a team by that point. In high school, I didn't make varsity as a freshman. I didn't start on varsity as a sophomore.
Yeah.
I was a power forward again my junior year, or like a power forward, small forward. And my senior year, I'm a point guard. Same thing in college.
Adapting.
I get to Tennessee. I'm a small forward, only defense my freshman year, only defense my sophomore year pretty much. There was a rule where I couldn't shoot a three until there was 8 seconds or less on the shot clock my second year, my first 2 years of college.
Wow.
And I would really get taken out of the game if I did it.
Wow.
And in my junior year, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's when I started shooting. That's when I started working. That's when I changed my major. That's when I like focused in.
Wow.
Senior year, I tear a ligament in my wrist. I can't shoot in practice preseason. I moved to point guard. something works out, I play point guard the rest of the year. And
being able to adapt, man. Being able to adapt. That's an intangible. So then what has adapting looked like from an injury standpoint? How 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 have you had to learn how to adapt, man? Because I don't know. Talk to us about the injuries that you've had.
Okay, so I had a few like small stuff like dislocated fingers,
Yep.
kind
I
of like
remember that.
ankle, nothing serious.
Yeah.
My first 7 years, 8 years. I tore my labrum 2 seasons ago, and that really just slowed everything down. Just
Well-
like, okay, let me figure out, patience. Let me like take my time, work my way back, and that taught me a lot about like just not getting ahead of yourself and like not getting down on yourself. And there's always a light at the end. And then this last year, I was just having a lot of problems with like my feet, leg, and yeah, it's just rehabbing, just making your way back, staying with it, just going in there every day and just trying to get a little better, honestly.
What's been the hardest part of the injuries that you faced, that you've dealt with? What's been the hardest part?
Just thinking I'm back and then going back and being like, that still hurts. That's probably the worst.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was my whole season last year.
Oh my gosh, bro. That feeling is that feeling is numbing, bro.
Yeah.
That feeling of like, man, I feel good. And it can just
immediately.
I mean, you're talking about feeling good for weeks, months, and you just kind of on edge, and then boom. And the worst part, I don't know if this is the same for you, man, but the worst part about it is it don't really be the injury itself. It'll be something adjacent.
It's all a chain.
It's all a chain, bro, and it'll be something adjacent. And that makes, for me specifically, it makes me understand the importance of your diet, the importance of taking care of your body, the importance of the recovery, the importance of doing all the little things, because it's all a chain. And if you don't eat right one day, then you're not going to feel right the next day. And then you know what I mean? Like, man, that ball gets to rolling so fast, bro.
It can snowball on you quick.
Oh my gosh, dude. So yeah, that for me, that was been the hardest thing. So you saying the same, holding on to it? What do you think from your perspective? What would be the hardest thing?
Yeah, that
yeah.
It's tough. It's like, okay, I'm working back. Take one wrong move, it's like, nah, no way.
But in the meantime, you found something else that you do in the meantime, and that should be the natural sequence of how things work, right? You get injured, or if you get injured, but a lot of times I tell guys, don't wait till you get injured. Go find something that you do outside of basketball, outside of sport, whatever sport that is. What did you do? What did you come to? How did you come to? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so honestly, I started teaching myself how to DJ in 2017.
Do I remember you talking about DJing back then?
I didn't really talk about it much. But 2017, 18, one of my friends in Miami was like a resident DJ at a spot called W on South Beach. His name's Yusuf. And I would just go with the homies to watch him play sometimes. Just like not even doing nothing crazy. Just I like music.
Yeah.
I've always been a music guy.
For sure.
And I would start going in the booth with him, and I'd be like, this is kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's controlling everything.
Yeah.
He can play whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I could get with that.
Yeah.
I need a hobby.
Yeah.
I can't just play the game all day.
Right.
And so I started watching him. He kind of started like showing me some stuff like in the club, like live. So I'm like, damn, like okay. You seeing how the people reacting.
Yeah.
And he kind of started letting me like get on a little bit every now and then. Like I switch a song or something. I remember the first time I got on the decks and I was like by myself. I played the song Versace by the Migos front to back like 2.5 times because I forgot I couldn't figure out how to change it. And Yusuf, like, he went to the restroom or something. I was like, bro, please, somebody get him.
Hey, imagine you in a spot and the DJ just playing the same song on repeat.
Bring it back. Versace Medusa head on me. Like, I'm like, man. And that's how I learned. But I got a deck and I put it in my house and I would just sit on my couch after practice for a few hours every couple of days, just learning, teaching myself. I got some of my first mixes on my laptop. They're so bad. I'll send you one.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
You don't want to hear it. I'll just send you the new stuff.
Hey, how important is that? Not that creative outlet for athletes, and not just a creative outlet, but how important is having an outlet for athletes?
I think it's very important because I do take the game serious. I always have.
Mhm.
I feel like, a good number of guys who have made it to that level have to take it super serious, unless you're just like a freak of nature, you know what I'm saying? But I do think that there's something to be said about, balance. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger, I'll really take work home with me every day. And it would really like, it'll weigh on me, dog. Like it'll weigh on me. And once I really started, kind of paying attention to that and music, it would kind of like make it a little better, make it a little easier to have a terrible day in the gym. And then I can go home and like be interested in that and reset and then go attack the gym again the next morning. It made it like, it kind of gives you like not a schedule, but like options. And it gives you like, kind of structure and something else to get better at. That's what I think a lot of athletes need.
Diversifying your interests.
I like that. You should put like a reading rainbow over that part. Like, diversify your interests. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let's do that in post-production.
Let's do it. Look at him. Look at him. Talking about let's do that in post-production.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but seriously though, you kind of bucket your life because in reality, your life is that. Like, you get older, you realize for some guys, you might be you're a son, and then you got to be a boyfriend, or you got to be a husband, and you got to be an athlete, then you got to take care of a father, then you got to take care of your dogs, then you got to be a good friend, and you can't just be a basketball player and everything is thrown into one bucket. You got to be able to diversify your interests.
You're cooking.
You know what I'm saying? All right, my fault. But seriously though, you got to be able to do that, man. And I talk about this story all the time about my rookie season is when I used to the only thing that I did was basketball, and I would take it home with me. I would be upset. We would lose. I would be you don't talk to me for another 48 hours, And one of my Italian teammates came up to me and he said, "Obi, this isn't the life. You have to enjoy the life." Like, and he told me, as one of my good friends, he told me, he's like, some guys have to go home to the kids after. They can't take a loss at basketball and go home to the 2, 3, 4-year-old kid and be like, "Sorry, dad lost the basketball game. I can't be here right now. I got to go sulk in my room," So you've got to be able to have a bad game and then get out of that bad game. You have to be able to have to miss a shot, to make a turnover, to miss the game-winning shot, and then be okay the next day. And I'm not saying don't feel it, but I'm saying part of it is you got to let it go, because at the end of the day, I mean, that is the journey. Is like, you're not going to make every shot. You're not going to be successful at every bat. So go over there, give it your all, then leave it alone, go home and do what you got to do. Kick it, relax, come back and do it the next day. You know what I mean? And that's just that, man. Talk to us about Josh, the athlete, and Josh, the DJ, and the world outside of athletics, the basketball player versus all the other sides. What do we need to know about the differences between the two?
Oh man. Josh, the basketball player, is very aggressive, very intense, very no nonsense, You know what I'm saying?
Professional.
Yeah, I'm very professional when it comes to basketball.
Yeah.
Just like, but that's just how I learned. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up here, growing up, my mom's in the military. You know, I get to Miami, which is the
military
the boot camp of the NBA.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? They say 1 year for the Heat is like 2 years everywhere else.
Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. What was that like playing with Spo?
It's great. I like Spo.
Yeah. And not Spo, but like the organization. It's
cool to me because
you come from that. Yeah, you come from that.
Yeah, it's like that's how I'm cut.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, you want us here at this time? I could do that.
Yeah.
Like if I don't do it, I get fined. That seems right.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like guys are like upset about that. Sometimes I'm like, well, they told you what to do, and you're just not doing it.
That's the humbling part that we talk about, though. That's the humbling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But like, hoops is very like,
gotta be,
you know, but like everyone knows once I step out of practice and once I step out of the game, though, it's like
you're a joke.
It's back to
you're a joke.
I'm just chilling, you know.
No, you're actually a joke.
I'm just kicking it.
You're actually a joke. But they don't know, but you're actually a joke.
Yeah, and like the DJ. I'm creative, you know what I'm saying? I probably speak more than I would normally would, like when I'm out networking, which is a new thing for me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very motivated, but I'm very open-minded. So I'm down to like, you know, try different things, you know, travel, do other stuff. I've never been a huge like long flight guy or road trip guy, but now I'm like, yeah, okay, like what do you want to do? Let's go. Like I'm down to go see this DJ here or this guy here. So I'm more like a student when it comes to like music stuff. I'll say that.
I think, and it's funny, man, I think that's came to me through my professional career is that openness.
Yeah.
And I used to say I credit it to being over in Europe because you have to just be okay with whatever comes. You got to be able to just move and bounce and you don't get your way. And I think a lot of times in America, we're so used to having our ways. And the guys, the most successful guys that I found in sport are the ones who are able to adapt to different circumstances and just figure it out on the fly. You know what I mean? And so I think that's important. I think that's where you find success, not just on the court, but off the court, man. What's up now? Back in Edmond, what is it like being home?
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I never really thought that I would like necessarily not like be back around super often, but like it's cool to like come back now and like kick it and like slow down, see my niece and nephew, you know, see the homies. It's home, nice.
Bro.
Yeah, it is.
I don't and I kind of feel the same way. Like I don't love Oklahoma, but it's like home. Part of it's home.
Yeah.
It's like comfortable. You know, you can come here and everything's just cool. Yeah. Like status quo being here in Oklahoma.
You know how to move. You know where everything's at. Like
it's not too fast paced.
You feel safe. Like in your like daily routine.
And as we're getting older, man, I feel like that's more
sacred.
That's more it's more sacred. That's more the vibe that we're looking for. I'm not looking to be up and down, running everywhere. You know? What would you tell to some of the kids here from your hometown, man, that are trying to get to be where you were, where you are? You know, what would you tell to those kids?
If you're gonna do it, then do it. Honestly, like be humble, be ready, because it's not gonna be linear. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bad a lot of days, but you just gotta keep going at it. I think that's one of my things that helped me a lot. You know, I never have a problem waking up and just trying again, getting back at it. Like if I fall down, I'm gonna figure out why I fell, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm for sure gonna figure out a way to get around it eventually. So from here, I just say like, you know, myself, Blake, Trey, Ep, Daquan, you know, there's other pros who play overseas now. Like, I mean, I feel like the hoop scene from here is really like kind of stepping out, kind of growing. So I feel like there's a good little pipeline growing. So you just gotta take advantage and be humble about it.
All right. Quick fire.
All right.
in a second.
All right.
Before we get there, define success. What does success look like to you today?
Being happy and satisfied where you at. Honestly, like I feel like I've had a successful life so far. Feel like you've had a successful life so far. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we've done a lot of things we talked about when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
We separated for how long? We didn't speak for a long time because we was just both grinding. And that's how it be sometimes. That's how it's got to be. But I knew you was in Spain grinding. I would keep up with you, and I'm sure you knew where I was at. I was grinding. Like your point of view from those games.
For sure.
I'm coming from 3-hour workouts the night before because I know I'm not playing the next day, and all of a sudden I'm guarding Steve Blake.
Yeah.
and you see that, but like it's a grind, dog. But like success is just being happy where you at, honestly.
It's funny, man. The most successful people that I know that have been everywhere and done everything, they've even seen it all, and they come back and they're just like, man, just be happy.
I swear, bro.
Just
like,
focus, just be happy with yourself. Focus on yourself, because that's all that really matters.
Life can whoop you, bro. It can whoop you. It can whoop you. And I got whooped in life. I've been depressed. I've been to therapy. I've been to couples therapy. I've done all these things. I've like I said, took work home with me. I've cried. I just cried in Ibiza a month and a half ago. But just like happy cry. But like life is just a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And if you can just find a way to just find the positives, find the silver linings, you know what I'm saying? I feel like finding a way to be happy and
I love it. I love this, man, because taking the perspective of some of the highest level people that we know, yourself, for example, just people that we look at as having this all put together life, living a dream, playing in the NBA, traveling, making all this money, driving the cars, wearing the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? We look at guys like yourself and we're like, man, they got it all figured out. They got it all figured out. And it wasn't until I got to where I was performing at a high level and playing at a high level that I got up there and I see all these people and I'm like, man, they just all regular people.
normal.
All these people are normal. They just like you and me. They wake up, hit their alarm a few times probably.
Little snooze.
hit a little snooze, wake, you know what I'm saying? Wake up.
Yeah.
But they doing the same things, man. And we're all, you know, if nothing else, man, we're all in this competition. Everybody's competing with each other, man. At the end of the day, all that matters is that you're happy with yourself and the things that you're doing and how you're progressing. And everything else doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Quick fire. All right, here we go.
Quick fire.
Toughest matchup.
James Harden, 2017-18.
Really? You were prepared for that one. You off the top.
The whole league has nightmares from that season. Not just me. The whole league.
Oh my gosh. What was that? Like, talk to us. 2017, 2018, James Harden?
He averaged 40 for 3 months of that season.
It was
But that was a step back season. That was when people was double teaming him as soon as he dribbled past half court.
Really?
That was a season people were standing behind him at the 3-point line to make him drive.
Hey, bro, I remember that.
Oh yeah, you do. So do we.
Hey, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. People were standing behind him so he couldn't shoot. He has to drive.
Got to drive.
That's incredible.
And he drives. He's 240.
That's incredible. He's 240.
He's getting to the line. He's like 230. But he's picking the ball up. He's putting it here. He's super strong. You're not stealing it. You're gonna reach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're a big, he's putting the ball in your chest. So if someone puts the ball in your chest, you're gonna swipe down. Swipe down, he's going up. Hey, free throws. They changed the rules in the league for him. For James. That was why that rule changed.
Wow.
Best player I ever seen.
That was
offensive.
Scary.
I mean, and I didn't match up with like KD or anybody like that. Like we went at it one time in Golden State. He had 39. I had 37. We lost.
Word two.
But that was one of the games where like I got to like kind of. But I was guarding Clay a lot of that game. But yeah, Probably James was like my personal heart matchup.
Sheesh. Favorite city you've played in?
Gym or city?
Favorite gym you've played in?
United Center in Chicago.
Okay, it's lit.
It's just where Mike played at.
Okay. All right.
It's hard.
All right. Ooh, you're going to say the Heat. Favorite team you played for?
Spurs.
Really? Pop? He did it for you?
Everything there is just
Really?
top notch.
Really?
Yeah. Heat or Spurs?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. No shade. Favorite teammate?
Bam.
Bam? That's the homie.
That's my dog.
Okay. Played against Bam. The homie. All right. One word you would leave us with. One sentence you'd leave us with, man, for all the viewers about Josh Richardson, man. What would you leave us with?
Life is good. Just, life is good, bro.
Life is good.
Motivationally, life gives you what you put into it. D-Wade told me my rookie year. I'll tell you a story. I'm sorry.
No. It's you. Share with us.
I was with my boy, Breonte Weber.
Shout out, Bree.
Young boys.
Yeah.
We were going to a Drake and Future concert at the arena. Was right. That was a March Madness verse that came out. So we're in the locker room before to get like a drink, like Gatorade before we go out. And D-Wade is sitting in the locker room in Normatec boots. I'm like, dude, what are you doing here? it's like 10 o'clock on a Thursday night. And he's like, well, I'm probably go out a little bit later. Like, I'm gonna probably gab or something, like go a little lounge. He's like, but I gotta get my work in before. So if I do anything, I always gotta come get some work in before. I was like, wow. And he said, the game gives you back what you put into it. And that always kind of stuck with me. And so I'll pass that on to y'all. If you're hooping or something, it'll give you back what you put into it.
You heard it here first. I love that, man. The game will give you back what you put into it. Life will give you back what you put into it. Jay Rich, my brother, I appreciate you. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Socials, JRich_0 on Instagram. On Twitter or X, J_Rich1. SoundCloud page, JRich0. I got a couple new mixes on there. New mixes coming soon. YouTube, JRich Spins. I got a couple mixes on there now. Posting another one in probably like a week or so. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'm gonna be on the move. So I'm gonna be posting dates. I got some dates coming up for spinning. So yeah. Hopefully be hooping somewhere soon. Stay tuned.
Shout out my guy. Wait, hold on. Hopefully be hooping somewhere soon. What you trying to do?
Hey, man, you never know. I'm working. I'm ready. It just depends on if I get a call that sound good.
Ooh. All right. You heard it here first, man. Jay Rich, I appreciate you for coming on here, sharing your experiences with us, my brother. Good luck to you moving forward. Hope to see you on the team soon. And we about to go to the gym.
About to go get some work in right now.
To the gym we go. Peace.
Peace.